up to a promotional gig in Santa Monica, but she didn't. And tonight, we know why. KCAL9's Rachel Kim is live in Santa Monica now with the story for us. Rachel. Good evening. I'm Leyna Nguyen. Sylvia Lopez is on assignment, and KCAL9 News at 9 starts right now.
In high definition, this is KCAL9 News at 9.
More devastating cuts appear more likely. The California Senate today rejected a plan to extend higher income, sales, and vehicle taxes for another year. Governor Brown's been warning for months if the legislature didn't, he'd have no choice but to gut the state's budget with even more crippling cuts to education and social services. KCAL9's Juan Fernandez joins us now to explain how bad the new budget cuts could be, and he shows us that our taxes could even drop. Okay, Juan, thank you. Former Senator John Edwards is pushing for a delay in his sex tape case. Well, new details in the Wienergate scandal. Embattled New York Congressman Anthony Weiner is now the subject of a police investigation. For the Republicans who would be president, this has been a very interesting week in politics. One campaign is just shy of imploding, and there's growing speculation that another could take off. And of course, political observers are now digging into the past of Sarah Palin, now that thousands of her Alaska governor emails have been released to the press. KCAL9's Danielle Nottingham has this roundup. Favorable weather conditions are helping firefighters in eastern Arizona. As Karen Brown reports, the massive wildfire is now 5% contained, but has charred nearly 500,000 acres. Well, earlier tonight, I spoke with Karen Brown about the evacuations and when folks will be able to get back into their homes. And Karen tells me the governor of New Mexico has visited the danger area to make sure that preparations are in place. In fact, a town called Luna in New Mexico is already getting ready to evacuate. It looks like the weather might not cooperate with them, but let's check in with Evelyn Taft because the weekend is upon us and a lot of people wondering what our weather's going to be like. Evelyn?
Well, Lena.
A surprise in the case of a former Bay Area rapid transit police officer convicted of shooting an unarmed man. Well, some local leaders today said they are against a Homeland Security program that uses ICE agents to deport illegal immigrants with a criminal history. They say the program is making some communities more unsafe, and they say it destroys the relationship between law enforcement and local residents. Local members of Congress are asking Governor Jerry Brown to withdraw California from the national program. It's called Secure Communities. They want a survey of the program's effectiveness of crime reporting by victims and witnesses in immigrant communities. Well, it's time now to take a look ahead to the top of the hour at some of the stories that we're working on tonight. Join us for those stories and more ahead on KCAL9 News at 10. But still ahead here at 9 o'clock. The city of Chicago got the biggest economic boost from the recent airline merger of United and Continental. Today marked the grand opening of a massive assembly plant for Boeing's 787 Dreamliner. But there was controversy mixed in with the excitement. The NSA agent told his bosses the massive computer would not work, but they wouldn't listen, so he told a reporter. Well, I, for one, was hoping for a lot more sunshine this weekend, but that's not going to happen, is it, Evelyn?
No.
Thanks. Well, the zombies were in the neighborhood, so they thought they'd protest their favorite target in Wisconsin. Governor Scott Walker